What's that? That's
They mine
fantastic.
if I'm placing things.
Yeah, they're all
Right.
cool little...
Dane on pig?
That's what I thought when I first saw it.
No, it is. I
Are
can
they
tell
the
you.
Norway
Yawn
Scandinavians?
on Mox.
Yawn on Mox, of course.
Mox.
Of course.
It's a
What?
Moxel.
Yeah, I thought it was a Moxel at first. Ah! What have you just done? I just kicked myself in the thumb and it really hurt.
I'm so glad you have that on film.
That's the sketch.
That's the sketch.
Watch David kick himself in the thumb. Slow-mo,
It's like-
edit,
yeah.
yeah. Dave, alright, yeah, I'll do something with that.
I'm so glad you have film.
Alright,
Welcome, Strategy Val Gamers. What number is it?
71.
Welcome, Strategy Val Gamers, to another GBHL YouTube video. Here, with host GBHL Damian.
And GBHL Tom.
And as a special guest. And your name. She's nervous, everyone. She's nervous. Oh, she's gone red. It's Lily. Lily was the answer. And welcome to this week's episode of the Palantir. Is that right? Palantir.
Yeah.
It's the different locale. It's thrown me
Okay.
completely. We're back.
We are back.
We're on the wrong sides.
We're not on the sofa either.
No.
We are on the wrong side.
Well, on the wrong sides. We should swap. Right?
Yeah. We need to swap teas as well.
Oh, nightmare.
You know, if
I was deeply uncomfortable with that.
you might not have hit your foot if you'd been on that.
Yeah, it was my thumb. We are back and we're in a different location.
Yes.
Where are we?
We're at the photo studio. We're in a place called Ainho, which is home to our photography studio, which
Our studio.
owned by SBJ.
Yeah, we have our own studio for Lily's parents.
Yeah.
Throughout this video, there's a bonus quiz running, a bonus chance to win an extra Freddo, which is going to be incredibly hard. As you know, Lily is sitting off camera. Lily is doing something, and there is going to be the tiniest little scratchings throughout the video that might help you. Can you get a slightly loud one so I can? Oh, there you go. Did you hear that? And the bonus Freddo is for anyone who correctly guesses what Lily's doing, and I'm 100% certain no one will guess exactly what Lily's doing, so whoever gets the closest will get a bonus Freddo throughout the game. So there we go. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Rogue tea, was that?
Yeah, it was. It's usually you, but I knew that you were banging on a bit. So, last week, yes, tea toast. So last week it was with Kimberly.
It was.
And she has...
Oh, I didn't use my mug. Oh God. Sorry, you know who you are. Sorry, I'll use the mug next week. I've filled this up now, it'd be a nightmare. The video's already a debacle.
He specifically said, nah, if there's not two of them, I'm not doing it.
I did not. I categorically did not. You know who you are. The mug will be on next week.
If there's two of them.
If there's a Palantir next week. The next Palantir, the mug will be on.
Yeah, it won't be up next week.
No.
Anyway, Kimberly had the tea toast and she's passed it back to us.
To us?
So we get our
Fantastic.
own tea
We get our own tea toast. Oh, look, tea. Been waiting 2 years for someone to do that.
I'm sure somebody else hasn't.
No, let's go with no.
No.
Bloody ingrates. Thank you, Kimberly. That's very sweet. Who should we give it to?
Well, that's for next week. We'd have to comment.
Someone wants it. Didn't Steve suggest someone in a comment?
No.
I think he did. And somewhere he said, "Oh, I forgot to." It might have been the last video. He says, "Oh, I forgot to do it. I'll pass it on to someone," but I forgot who it was.
It was Kimberly. He said if I ordered.
It was. You're absolutely right.
He was being
should,
clever.
Should we give it to the waving girl behind the camera?
No, we've got it this week. It's next week. Do you forget how this works?
I've never done it before.
We now have to.
Oh,
watch,
this is just us.
we have to watch the video.
Right. Okay. We
watch the video,
yeah.
then post in the comments.
In the comments below. We have to write in the comments
Yeah.
below. Okay.
Yeah.
Which of us is going to do it?
You probably. You're
Okay.
more computer literate.
Yes. How much storage did you think was on your iPhone
I
earlier?
don't know.
You do know. Come on, Tom.
What
It was
1
64 megabytes, wasn't it?
gigawatts.
No, megabytes.
Gigawatts.
First. Megabytes, then you went for gigawatt.
All right.
Hooray for the tea toast, hooray for us.
Yes. Tea toast.
Tea.
Cool. So sketch last week. Apparently we should get our hair cut more often.
Every 6 weeks for me. Ish. Yourself?
Clockwork in the diary.
Yeah. We've been doing this so long that our cycles have synced. That's what's happened. That's why we're now on coordinated haircuts.
George Harold was like, you two should compete in the Olympics, synchronised haircuts.
Yeah. It's relatively similar as well when we get a cut. I think. I tend to go spiky, you go more.
I go no
Bumpy.
gel, you go gel.
It's a moulding clay.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
What's the difference?
the spelling.
So yes, George Harold said that. The Dr. Pepper machine, solid haircut content. Ryan Ratchford just went for love the sketch XD face.
That's a laughing face.
Okay, laughing face. Gloucester Hobbit League went for great show, guys. Loved the opening sketch. Damian's face when he sees Tom's solid haircut. It's just like the one Thaden makes when the Witch King turns up at the Palantir.
He does that.
Who are you, Gloucester Hobbit League? Are you somebody we know?
Don't know.
Is it like it's new
Maybe that's his name.
depot?
Well, if surname's Hobbit League,
Yeah.
what should we call him? Gloucester.
Gloucester.
Good work.
And Nolsey Cody said, "Welcome back again, guys."
Thank you.
Given we've had a few little blips. So it's taken the two of you this long to find an acceptable barbers. Looking forward to the next SBG already.
I think we go to different barbers.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
To Razors
Ah,
in Bicester.
sounds a bit violent.
Yeah.
It's probably not a violent barbs in Bicester, is there?
Well, they're a bit. They do that thing where they burn your ears. They get like cotton wool, set it on fire, and hit your ear with it to like burn your ear hair.
That's not a barber's, mate. That's a dungeon. I don't know what you're into.
Have you not had that?
I've not had that.
When they
No
first
one's
did it-
ever had that, Tom.
When they first did it, I was like, "Wait, he's put something on fire. This is odd." Now he's hitting me with it. Yeah.
Was he wearing like black leather? He put something in your mouth. I go to a salon where they just cut my hair and give me a head massage. It's really nice.
I don't get any head massage either.
Oh, I've got to get a head massage.
You have it washed? When you
Yeah.
get there?
I'm in there for like 45 minutes.
45.
You get a beer, you get a head massage, you get your back rubbed. It's lovely.
Why is this?
It's in Twickenham, mate. They don't set you on fire, either.
How much do they charge you though?
It's 30 quid.
Yeah.
It's but I get it done by the salon director as well.
Okay.
It's worth it.
Does the price change if you get it done by the director?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah, so like the junior stylists charge less.
Okay.
Well, I got in there. I've been having my hair cut I've had my hair cut by the same guy for about 8 years. No one else has ever cut my hair. That's why it always looks this average.
Yeah, that's why it's been so bad.
So this is why you're here. If this is your first edition of the Palantir, traditionally we talk about haircuts for an hour.
And actually, we do have somebody who's new. Welcome to
Sorry.
Remco Leaftink. I don't know if I'm saying that name correctly. He says, "Guys, in the past 2 weeks, I watched every single episode of the Palantir. That's 70 episodes.
I'm so sorry.
Average 1 hour plus. That's going to be about 80 hours.
You have an average of 1 hour plus.
Yeah.
Is that an average?
Yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah, 2 weeks. Well, thanks. I hope you liked it. Did we get older and fatter? I presume we did.
Yeah. He says, I'm now lost. Yeah, well.
Here you go. Haircuts, the lot.
Yeah. Great show. I don't know what to do with my life anymore while I'm waiting for the next episode, though.
Go outside!
Yeah. You could just rewatch them all.
Yeah, rewatch them all in a week.
And then do some stats with them, like Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much. Hope you like it.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Errata from last week. Your favourite
Love this bit.
section.
I love
Zalflight
it.
Engel. Apparently number 70 in terms of your wedding is platinum,
Alright,
at least in the US.
I'll give him a ring back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably not get any more, will it?
In Germany, at least for weddings, the Naden Hochzeit.
I think you nailed that.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in
Do you want to
Germany.
have a go?
I was in Germany in year 9. They went the Naden Hochzeit.
You have a go.
Naden Hochzeit.
Is that better? Do you want to judge?
Well, it's better than yours.
Hey!
Okay, that which translates to roughly wedding of grace.
Wedding of Grace.
Yeah, so there you go. Top trivia.
Oh, I've got 65 years to worry about that though.
Yeah.
Wedding of Grace, you always have to marry Grace.
What, after you've been married to someone else for 70
Yeah.
years.
Awkward.
I might keep that for the quiz at the weekend. I need trivia.
Yeah.
In Lord of the Rings, when Aragorn and Arwen have been married for 70 years, what was their wedding then?
All right. With regards, thank you. With regards to hobby blog, Tom doing one. King Bones, I said Tom has never made a bad hobby vlog. Perfect 0 out of 0 score. And Larry Miller said that it will take 99 years. He'll have to wait for a hobby blog.
This is actually the perfect time, seeing as we have our wonderful special guest here. A hobby vlog exists.
It does, yeah,
what
I can
happened
confirm
with
it exists. There's a certain amount of building of a certain piece of furniture related to the hobby. Don't know how many spoilers you want.
Well,
I
they'll
don't
never
know.
see it.
That's true.
I don't know where. Is it still on your camera?
Yeah, it's on the computer, I think.
So it is something we could do if we worked out how to get it from
Maybe
the
that
camera.
could be the prize for the 1000th issue of SPG. Someone gets to see your hobby vlog. So
Anyway.
yeah, it is out there.
Yeah. King Bones Eye, we can come to this later, but he said, will you have copies of SPG 3 at Nova?
Yeah! And maybe a little more.
What, like more copies of
issue
issue
2.
3? Yeah.
Issue 1.
Alright, last week, what did we talk about, Damian? You love this bit.
Why am I never prepared? The ETC,
Yes. Which is what?
European Team Championship.
Yes. So yes, we talked about how you could get into the England team.
Yeah, we did.
So we've had a few comments from people around the world. David Murphy said the Irish team will be selected using a very grueling and arduous selection process. A pub crawl. The last 4 standing make the team. He says, no, seriously, an actual selection process will involve answering 2 very simple questions. 1, can you afford? 2, can you get the time off?
Yeah, I suppose that's the benefit of them having a slightly smaller league.
Yeah. While talking on behalf
It's
of
a good tea.
Canadians, it's good tea. What type of tea is it?
Fair trade tea.
Is
So
it?
you can feel morally and
Oh, there you go.
ethically good as well as...
To the kiddies.
Is it always kids for fair trade?
Well, it's just that I know they're not out, picking tea leaves. It's good to know.
Okay.
There's no child was involved in the creation of this tea.
Okay. Canadians. Wah said they are employing a highly successful, complex and rigorous system to select their team. Number of games played, win, draw, loss rating, league standing, understanding of the rules. Then they'll discard all of that and say who can afford it and wants to put time off.
It seems to be a recurring theme.
Yes. And Andreas from Norway said the selection process here in Viking Land will be as follows. All Norwegians are eligible to enter. We all travel by boat to the event in our very own longship. On the way, we stop on a small cliff in the sea and participate in the traditional event of Holmgang, where we are all fighting to the final four stand. The losers will be rowing the boat as a punishment while the final four will play the games.
That seems entirely acceptable.
Mhm.
Good.
Cool.
Where did they go in the boat the first time? Where did they go to?
Oh, just to some cliff.
Some cliff.
Yeah.
Alright.
Stop on a small cliff in the sea.
Oh, stop on a small cliff in the sea.
Yeah.
So like a little island.
Yeah.
The island of like death or something.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Good. You should film it.
Mhm.
Royal Rumble.
And that's it from people who got in touch about the ETC.
The travelling thing's interesting because they do.
Yeah.
You will still need. I reckon if the Canadians or the Irish, I don't know, but what if 5 people go? I can afford it. I can go. You'll still need someone to go. Ah, not you. That composition is really dim at night.
What's the problem?
Just not you. You should be in it.
My shoulder.
That's far better. Yeah.
Happy.
Yeah. It's making my head go funny.
Because we're known here for production quality.
We should be able to get us in the frame. That's the kind of better minimum that we should be aiming for.
Yeah. Alright, what else did we talk about last week?
I don't know. Wasn't that it? That's normally it.
Yeah.
One thing.
Yeah. No, you were quite funny.
Thank you.
Well, no.
That's not from you.
You meant an ent. No, it's not from me. You made an ent joke.
I did. How does an ent... Lily.
Oh no.
How does an ent get into his house?
I don't know. How does an ant get into his house?
Through the entrance.
Well,
That's right. It is funny, isn't
Ross
it?
Diggle
She's
says.
laughing so much at the moment.
Ross Diggle says he's improved on it. How does he get into his house?
Through the entrance.
Through the entry.
Oh, that is better.
Entry.
Lily's not laughing as hard. I'm just saying.
She's just applauding.
With her eyes.
That
That is good. Alright,
yeah.
fair enough, Ross.
Yep.
He called us pedants on the Facebook group. Did you see that?
Yeah, he always does. Whoa! Went for end jokes for the win. Was eating a bowl of cereal and snorted milk up my nose. So I don't know if that's.
Oh, peanut. Oh, this normally comes out of your nose, doesn't it? Isn't it? You must have had the cereal spoon right in front of you and been trying to snort it.
Was very entertaining.
Hey! Did he write that or was that you?
No, that was him.
Of course.
What
cereal was it? Comment below.
You're gonna get cereal, Chandler. Gloucester Hobbit League.
Larry, leave it.
Yeah, Gloucester Hobbit League. Larry will come in and it's not technically a cereal. It's a biscuit.
It's a crisp.
Gloucester Hobbit League. He said was off on some organised nature rambles the other day. What you do on these nature rambles is you follow clues and look for signs, etc. in the forest to discover the oldest trees. Apparently there are clues and signs are made from a combination of things like branches, leaves, roots, intestines and internal organs. Very much looking forward to these entrails.
God's sake. At what point did that story stop being true? Is that whole thing fake?
Yeah.
Was he actually on some
It's just a massive...
that entire nature trail thing? I was thinking that sounds good. It sounds like a kind of rough rough and ready geohashing or something.
No, just an end joke.
But you could do the entrails without the whole nature trail bit, right?
You could.
I suppose you need to be a trail.
Yeah.
God, well done, but also I wish it was true.
All right. Any more end jokes whilst we're at it?
There's hundreds of them, but I think we can move on.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you hear that Treebeard's the Prime Minister?
The Prime Minister.
No. He's head of the government. It's just ents in a lot of words.
Yeah,
as well. That's why it's funny.
Just meant to be.
Yeah.
Right, news.
And do you know who the other Prime Minister is? We can work on this. Theresa May. Come on, look at Tree. The Prime Minister's an ent or something. Theresa May. Tree.
Tree.
There's got to be something in that.
Tree. All right, news. First up, Nolsey, have you seen the Ultimate Edition of The Lord of the Rings Hobbit on Blu-ray, available from October on Amazon at a hefty price? Looks great though.
Yes, this is worth talking about. Have you seen it?
Yes.
What do you think?
What?
$800.
Yes.
Supposedly.
What does it come with? Who does it come with?
Who does it come with? You get Evangeline Lilly in a box. We'll pay.
Yeah.
It's 30 discs.
I don't think you'd fit Tauriel in the box. You're going to get
fit Tauriel
one
in
of the
the box.
dwarves or a hobbit, aren't you?
If I'm brutally honest, I'm seeing as you ask, if you're going to sell DVDs in a box big enough for a dwarf, I think you can sell DVDs in a box big enough for an elf.
Okay.
She's a lot slighter as well.
Okay.
And she's bendy.
Okay.
You get 30 discs,
Mm-hmm.
which seems like an absurd amount, but then there's like 6 films, so that's roughly 5 each.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which that's about right, isn't it? The extended edition's like 4 each, so it's not that
But
much. You get nothing new though. No new content.
So what is the point then? I
you
don't
get a
understand.
bookshelf.
Yeah, but
You get a wooden shelf that looks like it came from Bilbo's house.
yeah, but you can buy a
can buy
bookshelf
wood.
from IKEA.
Probably not. It looks like
Yeah, I just
the new PAX range, which looks like the Shire. And then the DVDs are in these like faux leather cases. Not real leather, faux leather. That's key. To look like books.
yeah.
And then you also get I think a replica of the Red Book of Westmarch, covered with artwork. That look quite nice.
But for $800.
$800. Although I think hasn't the price on Amazon, the pre-order price has already been slashed to like
Has it?
$700 or $600 or
Brilliant.
something. But the RRP supposedly is $800. Which, don't forget, that's in dollars.
Yeah.
And with pounds, that's probably about £799 pounds. Now.
That's expensive.
But I saw that Ultimate Edition. I thought, yes, probably get that. That'll be my 4th edition for the different rooms. No, surely not. Would you pay that?
No.
No, Lily says no. Lily, I don't think Lily says she wouldn't pay. I think she's saying Tom won't pay.
Yeah.
But there's not even the the thing is, if they had like new retrospective documentaries or further outtakes
Well,
or something.
Evangeline Lilly in a box.
Evangeline Lilly in a box. Like new content to watch, then it would be tempting. It'd still be insane. But
What if they had like new, not extended cut?
yeah, like some new content. Because all the other stuff is nice, but it's bonus, right? You want it for the stuff you watch. So I sadly think no. But supposedly, I heard a story that it's all studio led. Like Peter Jackson wanted to do. You know, if you watch the commentaries for The Hobbit, he's been talking about this kind of Ultimate Edition. I don't know how much truth there is in this, but he wanted to do a 2-hour retrospective documentary about each film. And the idea of these value-added extras back in the days of DVD was that if you put these on, more people buy the DVD. And supposedly Warner's said, no, that isn't the case. People buy the film. Like, they've had their marketing people say that people don't buy the film based on the extras, so they weren't willing to pay for that. And they said you can do the whole thing in 1 2-hour documentary. He supposedly said, no, I don't want to do that. And so you've got this version, hence why it's got no new content from production team.
Well, that's just silly.
But apparently they had a big fight for The Hobbit to get all the extras like they did for Lord of the Rings.
I mean, it worked. Presumably, it worked for the original Lord of the Rings, that £50 box set, because I thought they did sell well.
But then that was in the glory days of DVDs, buying physical editions. Whereas now I don't think people are doing that. People want to stream the film.
Well, people who have Apple stuff.
You know, you can. This is a can of worms. You can stream. You can stream on lots of different devices. It's very exciting.
Okay.
The world's a brave place. Don't go out there. But yeah, I don't know. I like the extra content. I would pay for. I don't agree with that thing about Warner's, but I think maybe your average bod in the street.
No, your average
just wants
bod
the film.
but there's enough fanatics about Lord of the Rings that.
$800.
Well, that's worse. No one's going to pay $800 for a shelf. Anyway.
Is anyone going to get it? Comment below.
Alright, then on to tournaments, upcoming events. Shall we park the one that's this weekend and start talking about Warhammer World doubles?
I think we should still promote it.
Okay, well, Titans
is it
this
full?
weekend.
It's kind of there hasn't
There's
been
a lot of people there.
Yeah, I saw.
Is it?
It didn't have a numbered list. It was like everyone paid for their ticket and then they put their attendees. It looked huge.
Yeah.
As expected, a long one on it. I don't know if it's
I
sold
don't know
out.
what capacity is. Is it 50? Or
Yeah, it's about 50.
60?
They can fit in there.
Yeah.
But I know if you are interested in going, so you're watching this on Friday, if you want to come, it's on Sunday, Monday, it's bank holiday. There are a couple of people asking for refunds on the tickets, so there is a possibility. There might well be some space in there, so get in touch with Chris
It's
Young.
in Finchley,
Yeah, in North London. Get in touch with Chris Young or Damian Grantham and come along. It's brilliant. It's a highlight of the independent calendar, and we're very excited.
Yes, indeed. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit, because we're going to be talking about our Uber Hobby Week coming up. Right, then it is Warhammer World Doubles, which you're frantically painting for.
I am indeed. First time I've painted an army for an event in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cool, very exciting. Who are you going with?
With Christopher, who was my doubles partner last time. Well, there was a doubles at Warhammer World. How long ago was that now? 2 years, 3 years?
3 years? I don't know. Ah, it's when I went with Tom.
Yes. Anyway, you are taking...
Army-wise?
Yes.
I'm taking 500 points of Gundabad, led by
I
Boy!
didn't think you're into Gundabad at the moment. I've not
Been
seen
quite-
much on the
been
page.
quite quiet about it.
I mean, by Steve Crow's standards, you've been quiet.
Did you see my post earlier that I wrote? I said 95% of the posts in August have been either from Steve's Lake Town or my Gundabad. Gundabad! Yeah, painting army.
Or other people's Gundabads.
Yeah, it's big. It's Gundabad Central. I like it. It's
Mhm.
nice. Lots of Gundabad love going on. Gundad love. No. Yeah. What about yourself? What are you taking?
I don't know. I hadn't really thought yet. Depends what Christopher wants to do.
So I would
He-
say that's, I'd criticise you for that, but I haven't thought what I'm taking to Longbottom in 2 days.
Yeah.
So
I think he was keen to take the Champions of Erebor in some form if he gets them painted. Otherwise, he will probably just take some standard old dwarves.
okay.
Well, that's, as in Old Balin, Old Dane type dwarves. So yeah, probably something to go with that.
So getting the band back together.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Looking forward to
So
that?
yeah, it'd be cool. I don't even know what the scoring is. Is it sporting votes again?
I don't know. It's the campaign weekends. And
Campaign week. Yeah.
it matters not.
No.
To roll some dice and have some fun. With a presentation. We talked about this last week.
Yes.
Presentation in the evening. So there are, as far as I know, there's still tickets available for that. So get on that. It's going to be an amazing weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you don't want to go to the tournament, you can come along to Bugman's in the evening for the presentation
Brilliant.
from Adam and Jay.
If you're in the Nottingham area, don't.
Yeah, I don't think you can go along to it if you're not in the Nottingham area.
Yeah, don't just travel for the presentation.
No?
Probably.
I would. I think it'd be brilliant. Why don't you
Well,
like
also
their
go to the
presentations?
tournament.
No. I just don't think you should be that mean about Jay and Adam's presentation. I think it's uncalled for.
It's more than this. What? It's going to be an hour.
Maybe less.
Yeah.
What's your point? Worth it. Every
Worth
minute.
it. Okay, come from Scotland just for the presentation.
Yeah.
Tournament's not worth it.
Go from Scotland. It's an interesting choice.
Well, I was trying to think of somewhere far away. Scotland.
Normally
Cornwall.
you'd normally tell them to stay up there though, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Classic bigot.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the Warhammer World Doubles campaign.
Yes.
And where you might be able to get to the Fate of the Witch King.
And possibly the Defenders of Rohan. You right?
Yeah. I have Harmer from that set. The one who no one cares about. I cared.
No, that was Harmer.
Why?
That's what he's doing, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I see.
Which is different to his normal pose because he's doing that. That's what they do.
Yeah,
They turn his head like that. Yeah, 15 quid.
Yeah.
I've got the AMR. I bought it off David Whittaker. I think at Warhammer World Singles for 15 quid. That was a mistake.
Yeah. So who? I'm trying to think. Let's run through those poses. Which ones are worth it and which aren't?
I think most of them are worth it. The Gimli's awesome.
Gimli's,
Standing on the
yeah.
axe.
I think. Is he your favourite out of them?
Maybe I like Legolas. Scratch his back.
Yeah, the Legolas one's. I don't think he's the best Legolas though. I think he's, because fewer people have him, he's cooler to have. But I don't think he's the nicest
Till
Legolas.
November.
Yeah.
The Aragorn Hail in the Bus is good.
Yeah, it's okay. I think I'd prefer the fighty one.
I've gone off that
if
bit.
if he's in his armour.
Yeah. Theoden helmet under.
It's classic Theoden, lovely sculpt of Theoden.
Very well sculpted model.
Armour,
Harmer.
lovely.
Just bend the metal
Yeah.
version, you'll be there. It's very simple.
No, it's quite. The face is nice.
Isn't Harmer's like that, isn't he?
Yeah, and then this one.
Normally, and this one
he's
is
got
like
one.
that.
He's got one arm in. Yeah.
One harm in. It's got to be the least, because even Harmer, who takes him anyway? And it's that kind of,
Yeah.
I really want an alternate Harmer sculpt. I really want that.
I did.
Yeah.
And then Aemma.
Damning. Oh yeah, Aemma.
Aemma's cool,
Yeah.
but they're all quite passive poses.
It's meant to be them on the battlements,
Yeah.
right? And Harmer presumably about to get eaten. He presumably made it in because he's...
You don't get gambling in there, do you?
Yeah, you get him with a banner.
Do you
You get him on foot with a banner, though.
it's on foot with the banner,
Yeah.
so it's the same model though.
Yeah, with a banner.
Yeah, but that you can get in the foot mounted pack now.
I think so.
You get it in the
Isn't it?
foot mounted
Yeah.
pack, yeah.
And yeah, Harmer dies in front of the gate in the book, so maybe
Yeah.
that's why he's in there.
But it's not the blue dress Eowyn that's in the
That's
other
yeah,
heroes
that's
of Helm's Deep or whatever.
It's a nice set.
Mm-hmm.
Give me something else. I'll pick it up.
I mean, if it's there, you're
Yeah.
definitely going to get it. Alright, cool. Moving on, then the next one is Epping on the 1st and 2nd of October. Oh, sorry, we should have said 17th, 18th September for Warhammer World Duels. 1st and 2nd of October it is Epping. Where's Epping, Damien?
It's in Essex.
Mm-hmm. How far away from Twickenham is it?
I'd say it's probably about an hour and a half.
So it's good distance for us.
Yes. Are you coming to live in Twickenham?
No?
But yeah, it's relatively southerly.
You like
I
to
suppose.
save on petrol though.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Doesn't everyone? Is that me? I'm like, oh, cheapskate Damien, he hates spending money. Yeah,
Saving up for that £800 box
Yeah,
set.
exactly. I won't be able to go to any more tournaments because I need a bookcase.
Yeah, that's been run by Sean Weimer and Josh Triffitt. It's their first major event at Epping. It's a 100-point event. They've done smaller, obviously they've got their own gaming club there, so they've got smaller events on and off all the time, and Sean does a lot of very cool scenery.
He does, very cool.
So
And there's a narrative to it, isn't there? It's
Mm.
called The Journey of the Ring.
Yes.
And it's basically following the ring. It's quite a cool idea. It's like almost getting rid of everything from the Lord of the Rings that wasn't the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'll be all the places that the ring went.
Yeah.
There'll be tables about that, which is very cool.
Yeah, so expect it to be similar to the Scouring of Cheshire in terms of cool scenery to play over. 350 points, which is nice.
Yeah. Good points.
There's not been a small one for a while because there wasn't the traditional small pointer Titans this year. So yeah, that would be cool. And there's also, you're allowed to take specific profiles.
You are from a rag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite cool. The SPG issued 2 profiles of Thrall, Thrain, Bolt,
Gold, yeah.
and Balin are in there,
Mhm.
and the Dog Order Army list.
Yeah, that is coming soon.
Oh
to
yeah, of course. Yeah. It's
issue
not out yet,
4,
is it?
as it
From issue
says.
4.
But
How
then,
to get that?
if you look at that page now and what it
It's completely different.
it is funny.
That is funny. You can hear him laughing
yeah,
and
yeah.
laughing.
And also
It's Faramir, isn't
the
it?
Faramir,
Yeah.
Prince of Athelion one. Uber Faramir. So yeah, have a look.
Faramir.
Have a look on the Great British Hobbit League Facebook page, and you'll be able to find out about that event.
Tickets on that are on sale on the 1st of September.
Yeah, and I think both days include lunch.
And I
so
think there's relatively small numbers, and
Yeah.
10 are reserved for club members.
it's
So
maybe 30, and then there's 10.
So I think it will, because it's a 100-point event, I think that's going to sell out.
Mhm.
Like warm cakes.
Do you like warm cakes?
Hmm.
Favourite cake?
You're asking? Jaffa.
Let's leave that discussion there.
It's not a cake, it's a biscuit. For tax reasons.
And a warm one at that.
Could be warm.
Because remember that Greg's debacle of whether they were putting their little, whatever they heat stuff up in, probably a microwave.
Microwave oven.
Yeah, but they were doing it outside because remember that law came in, if you sell hot food it gets taxed on
God, yeah.
inside the store, so they
Yeah.
wanted to put the microwaves outside on the street so they didn't you didn't have to pay VAT or whatever it was on them.
Favourite cake? Lily, get thinking.
What's my favourite cake?
They're not for you. You're going to come to her next. Well, some things you have to do on your own.
I like a chocolate eclair. Is that
Is that
cake?
cake? I suppose it. Oh, is it?
Alright, no, not a cake.
What is it then?
It's more like a pastry, I reckon.
Pastry, yeah.
Mm.
But if you went into Greg's, you'd call that a cake.
Probably.
In the same way that you'd lump in.
What, you'd tax it as a cake?
So much taxing. Lily, favourite cake?
My work does a salted caramel brownie, which is incredible.
Is that a cake? What's a cake?
Cheesecake. It's got cake in the name.
Yeah, that's not a cake though, right?
Oh.
It's not.
Comment
Cake's
below
like a
if you
big-
know the definition of a
No
cake.
Googling, that's this week's
Yeah.
trivia. What's a cake?
What's a cake?
I'm picturing like big round spongy thing of some sort.
Victoria
That's just-
sponge.
Yeah, Victoria sponge, definite cake.
Yeah.
Good cake as well.
Chocolate cake.
Oh, it's good.
Well,
Chocolate cake, definitely a cake.
Cake.
lemon
Black
drizzle is
Forest
always
Gatto.
long, it's never round. But that's cake.
Oh, so you can't define it on shape.
Nightmare. Do not
Lemon.
like red velvet. I don't get
No,
that.
I don't.
People eat that and go, what are you doing? That's horrible.
Yeah, I don't really get it.
Don't
either.
get that at all.
Yeah,
Little rant.
little rant.
I do like a chocolate cake, that's good.
Yeah.
Carrot cake.
No, I'm not that I'm not a massive fan of carrot cake.
Why do people watch this?
They read a lot of the rings that bangs on about Frodo liking mushrooms, so we can bang on about liking cake.
Yeah, it's the same.
It is
jerks.
the same. Yeah, right.
Please
Anyway.
don't turn off.
Alright, let's move on. We're going to come back to the Nova Open later as well, so don't worry if you
We're going to come back to the Nova Open in about a week.
Yeah, well. Yes. Anyway, trivia section.
Trivia section.
Last week was an absolute debacle, I seem to remember.
Sounds about right.
With Eowyn's
The lover
Yeah.
of horses. Yeah.
Joy.
She probably goes to that same place you get your haircut.
It's only £12 there though, so who's winning?
What, for that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
How long are you in there when you get a haircut?
I don't know, it depends.
Like what? 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if I'm in there 45 minutes, that's 3 times as long that I'm in there. 3 times as much.
Yeah, but it's for the same thing at the end.
Yeah, but I enjoy it. I go in there as a
Like,
legendary experience.
I wouldn't if I had to queue at EasyJet relative to BA. Be like, yeah, I've been in this queue for an extra 6 hours, so yeah, I'll give you some more money.
Yeah, but it's what I'm saying is this is a nice experience for me. Get my hair. I like getting my haircut now.
Okay.
So it's. You should come get your haircut with me. That'd be entirely normal.
You know, I'm particularly grumpy for these kind of occasions. Like, I just want to be in and out. Don't really want anyone chatting to me.
Do you not? No. Just want to get in there. Get out as soon as you can without
Yeah.
any talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have.
Maybe a
I
bit of
chat. I
fire.
chat a lot. I chat. I chat a lot to the guy
Okay.
when I'm doing it.
Yeah. When he's massaging your
Yeah.
head.
I know him now.
Mhm.
His name's Daniel. You should come get a haircut. with me.
Alright. We could do a haircut
In about
swap.
5 weeks.
You know those successful shows back in the 2000s?
I don't want to go to your dungeon.
Wife swap and all of that. We could do haircut swap. Same week, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, of course.
Alright, anyway, sorry. David Alexander, yes, said, golly gee, my first chance to buy myself a Freddo, and it's a double Freddo. That was last week.
How is that his first chance? He's had about 70 chances, hasn't he?
Yeah, but it's the first time he's actually earned himself the right.
Oh, okay. Well done, David.
We'll have to do something to celebrate. Got to go for
Buy a Freddo.
Yeah, got to go for the double now.
Yeah.
Bit of Mo.
Good bit of Olympics humour.
Yeah. Alright, what was your question last week?
Last week was it was the Treebeard was one of the oldest
Mhm.
Ents in Fangorn.
Yeah.
What were the name of the other two?
Yeah. Most people went for Quickbeam and Beachbone.
You fell into my web of lies.
Yes. We also have Branch Tash and Shrubface. It's not far off.
Branch Dash is good.
It's not far off. One Beard and Two Beard to accompany Treebeard. Blackadder and Baldrick.
I've forgotten the name of the thing.
And Niles Barkley or Morgan Freeman.
They're good.
Yeah. Now we have. You can. I mean, shall we give the answer? Would you like me to do
That's
the answer?
normally what happens.
Yeah. Do you want me to do the answer?
Yeah.
The answer is Leaf Lock
Mm-hmm.
and Skin Bark.
Skin bark.
Of course. Of course. But alternate names for them, because they were also known as Fladriff and Finglass,
Yep.
apparently.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, congratulations to David Alexander,
No. He's halfway there. What?
Cormac
Look
Murray,
at the
and Gloucestershire Hobbit League.
He's turning up all over the place.
I know.
Or Gloucester.
Yeah, I think it's Gloucestershire. I think I just didn't
Oh, okay.
copy it properly. last
Gloucestershire.
week. Yeah. I missed the key Shire bit, the topical bit. So yeah, congratulations to you guys.
Well done.
Yeah, who were those Ents, Damien?
Who were they?
Yeah, I mean, how were they different? Just they're old.
They were the oldest three Ents
Okay.
in Fangor.
Did they do anything else in particular?
Is this an Ent pun?
No. I'm just
They do
genuinely
anything? I
asking.
don't
Yeah.
know. That's built trees and stuff.
Okay. But yeah, well done to the two of you who I think had the alternate names as well.
Yeah, that's very good.
My question was, who was the first orc that Aragorn killed at the Battle of Pelennor Fields, as in who was the actor?
Can I make a punt at something?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that a lot of people guessed Jed Brophy.
That was the most popular guess by a country mile,
Boom.
because Jed Brophy is the go-to.
With loads of orcs.
If you need someone to do a job that's not that you know, you don't need someone.
You don't
that
need
good.
an actor for
No,
it,
you
yeah.
just need someone who's
Desperate.
A for effort. E for execution.
You see, in all the behind the scenes stuff, he just seems so.
Keep.
Come on.
Yeah.
Jed needs a job. And he's always doing all the extra bits, isn't he? He's there,
Yeah.
and, on that fan live thing, he was sitting there with Peter Jackson, going hi, and none of the others are there because they were off acting in things.
He seems like a nice guy.
He does seem like a very nice guy.
We also had guesses of Andy Serkis, Salah Baker, Sauron, Nicholas Lyndhurst. Nailed it. That was David
That would be
Alexander
amazing.
going for a double Freddo.
Oh, that's a. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he thought that was correct, but if not, that's a crazy time to throw in a joke answer.
John Tolbeck. Don't know who that is. And Tom Cruise. Could play an
Tom
orc
Cruise
short.
answered.
No. It was a suggested answer.
Oh,
I think it's because he's short enough to fit
subscriber.
in an orc suit. But actually, the answer was Viggo Mortensen's son, Henry
Henry who?
Mortensen.
Ah, yeah, I didn't know that. You told me that last week. I didn't know that.
Yes, and two people got it correct. One was Ryan Ratchford, Acton, and the second one was Gloucestershire Hobbit League.
No.
Getting a double
No.
Freddo.
On the first week.
Yeah, but I have a feeling probably has changed name from something else.
Do you also get the impression that perhaps Gloucestershire Hobbit League is about 20 different people all combining
They
together?
can all just. That would be a strong
That's how
way
they
to
watched
win
all
the trivia,
70,
yeah.
because they all watched like two.
I know it wasn't Gloucestershire Hobbit League. That
Oh,
was
was it?
um,
I'm sorry.
that was Remco Leaftink.
Yeah, them two.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, that was trivia from last week.
Trivia
What is
section.
trivia this week, Damien?
It's where we ask them a question
Yep.
and we try and get them to guess the answer.
Okay, and would you? Thanks. Is it a point-based system?
Like, it's a friend of
Do they have a
ours.
time limit?
Yeah,
Can they
they
Google
got
the
2 weeks.
answer?
They cannot Google the answers. I can't believe we have to say this.
Yeah.
Of course you can't. Because that's always, you can't look them up. That's cheating. But I do have a trivia question for you.
Yeah. What is it?
In the worlds of Middle Earth,
Yeah.
the greater, wider worlds of
Okay.
Middle Earth, who or what is a Karinki? Shall I spell it for you?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, K-I-R-I-N-K-I. R
It means people can Google it.
N-K-I. It's basically a bunch of K's and a bunch of I's.
Karinki.
Karinki. It's a fantastic sounding word.
It is.
I just want to say it like Karinki.
Karinki.
How
Who
or what is that?
How Legolas feels when he wakes up in the morning.
Karinki.
Karinki.
That's how you feel when you get your hair cut. Just before they set your hair on fire. So that is my trivia question.
Ah, I don't have a clue.
Do you have a question?
I do. My question is, how many years passed between Gandalf turning up at Dol Guldur and realising that probably Sauron was there, and the White Council actually attacking Dol Guldur
Oh, in the
Third Age years?
books.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because I know someone will ask this, are we talking about the bit where Galadriel threw down the walls of Dol Guldur?
Where Gandalf goes away during The Hobbit.
Oh, okay. So it's set during the Hobbit, because that's not when she cast down Dol Guldur after the War of the Ring.
When they drive Sauron out.
during
the
the
Hobbit.
events of the Hobbit.
Yes.
When he runs off.
Yeah.
In the middle of the film.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're looking for that's a year that happens, and then Gandalf realises about Sauron and warns Saruman in another year.
Yeah.
What's that difference? That's the question.
That is the question. There we go.
Or the closest to the answer if nobody gets it.
Cool. Trivia section. So
Alright.
like 4 Freddos available this week.
Yeah.
Plus the bonus one, 5. Maybe 10, I don't know.
Mhm.
Have to work it out.
Alright, we are going to talk about now our hobby week.
Or will.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. But
Please.
first we're going to do a plug.
Did you just say I'm getting to that?
Yeah.
Then change what you were going to say.
No, I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And my handy assistant Damian is going to talk about this.
Yeah, so we're going to plug an event that's not run by us, but we're going to have a presence there. Due to, I'm sure he's got help, but it's largely being championed
Oh.
by Will Champion. And this is the Tolkien weekend it's in Newcastle, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
At Newcastle Castle. I could have saved time there just by saying Newcastle. And what this is a big fun weekend of all things Tolkien, and Will has kind of grabbed the bull by the horns on this one, and grabbed the Balrog by the horns, and got got SBG, the game, a area there. I think they've got their own room there, and they're going to set stuff up. So
Is he offering haircuts?
I don't
No.
think so. No,
Okay.
I don't think
Not
so.
interested.
No, only in Twickenham Church Street.
Okay.
It's opposite Games Workshop as well. So this is basically to
Oh, is
encourage
it on that
people.
road?
Yeah, it's a great road. It's a good pub.
Oh.
We're back on the
And the
haircuts
Indian.
again. How's this keep
Is there
happening?
an Indian?
There's 2 Indians, man.
Oh.
Best road
Yeah.
ever.
Anyway, sorry.
A great tapas place. So this is basically a plug to tell you a little bit about the event and get you to go down or up and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to read this from Will. It's his words. So he said, calling all gaming clubs, commission painters, terrain constructors, YouTube channels, hello, and anything else Hobbit SBG related. Time and Tide events are hosting a weekend at the end of September at Newcastle Castle.
Is there a date, does it say, the specific one on there?
Not in the paragraph as of yet, Tom.
Okay, I can look.
You
for that
literally
one.
have the information I have.
Okay.
Okay, I can only go with that. Dedicated to everything Tolkien, there is going to be a plethora of stalls and activities going on, including a Middle-earth market, a talk with Royd Tolkien, and an art exhibition. Royd is the grandson. I think he's Tolkien's grandson. He was the guy who chucks the sword in. He's in the bit where they bury the Witch King Landmar in The Hobbit. He's one of the men in Newman.
Nice.
Most importantly, I'm taking a team of gamers to promote the Hobbit SBG and more specifically the GBHL community. We are setting up a number of tables and running playthroughs all weekend to entice new gamers. The event is proving very popular with over 5,000 visitors last year and 2,600 interested on the event page this year with 5 weeks ago. 5,000! As I'm promoting the community, I need everyone to get on board. And then he's written he. So I have the following offers, requests, please. The following offers / requests / please.
Okay.
Please.
Oh, please.
Yeah, please. All clubs and groups from anywhere in the UK may design a poster, A4 or smaller, with the club's details, location and contact information, Facebook links, etc. It's completely free as we need to let visitors from all over that we are truly everywhere and welcome new players. Don't forget we're promoting the GBHL, so please keep mainly to Hobbit-based adverts. Presumably that means Middle-earth based adverts.
Yeah.
All commission painters, terrain constructors, YouTube channels and anything else Hobbit related may also make an A4 or smaller poster advertising their channels, services and general presence. This could be a great opportunity to get some major coverage for your channels and also to show off your hobbying skills. This will cost a mere £5, a bargain if 5,000 people are going to see it for the privilege. All posters will be on large display boards in our venue, the Castle Chapel, and will be seen by all. All other Tolkien enthusiasts are encouraged to attend this awesome event. The reason for the charge is I need to cover some overheads including van rental, etc. But to make things crystal clear, we're not making any money off this, and any money raised past the overhead fees will go straight into the 2016 GBHL Prize Fund, which is very generous.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a vaguely famous YouTube channel says, support your Hobbit hobby. Who's that?
Don't know.
Inbox me, that's Will Champion, for more information or payment options. Thanks in advance for your support, guys. Cheers, guys. See you Sunday. Oh, that's just for us.
As in Facebook messaging.
Yes, Facebook messaging.
The date is the 24th and 25th of September.
You've done well there. You've done well to pick up on Will's one major omission in that fantastic message to not say where the dates are.
Yeah.
24th and 25th September. I can't go. Are you going? Can you make it?
I think we're going to Italy.
Me and you?
Not me and you. Yeah, I think we'll be in Italy.
Am I not going?
Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you.
We didn't get the luggage weight heavy enough to take you with us.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you... I would say it's a long way to go if you're anywhere in the south, but if you can get to it, go along to it. Sounds like it's going to be awesome. And well done to Will.
Yes.
For kind of getting in there, as it were. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we'll put an SPG poster up there.
Yeah.
Send some magazines potentially.
Yeah.
But, yes. So well done, and get on it.
Yes, indeed. All right. So that is the Tolkien weekend, but our weekend is beginning now because we're kicking off with the SPG issue 4 photo shoot.
Yeah, we're kicking off 10 days of wonderful hobby goodness.
Yeah, we've got the photo shoot today, well, tomorrow and Saturday. We're filming on the Thursday night. And then on Monday, it is the Longbottom Carnival. Then we have a pleasant day off on Tuesday before flying to America, Washington DC, for the Nova Open on Wednesday. And we are there through to the Sunday night before flying all the way back. So yes, lots of hobby days.
So we thought we'd chat to you about our week.
Week preview.
Yeah? It's a bit better than the haircut, let's be honest. So, we're here in Ainhoe for the issue 4, SPG issue 4 photo shoot.
Yeah.
Let's come around quick.
I know. Yeah.
Anyway, after that long
Yeah.
So we're here to do that. We are taking all the photos that are going to be in SPG issue 4.
Yes.
Which we are hoping to launch at Ardcon. Hoping.
Yes.
I
mean, I think it's definitely doable. It's just you always underestimate how painful some.
So do you.
I said we.
You said you, but you meant like generally.
Yeah,
Sorry.
One.
I just got angry.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
One always overestimates the amount of time taken at the end.
Yeah. But
and somebody's trying to paint Gundabad's at the same time.
I have, yeah. But only for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because then doubles the other
And
one.
then I'm in Italy after that. So yeah, it may not get done.
The thing is, do people necessarily want all the pages to have stuff on them?
Yeah.
People have always said they really like it. No one's ever said that they've said it looks pretty and the content's good. They've never said the reason they like it is there's something
There's
on every
stuff on
page.
the page, yeah.
And I've got a lot of photos of like my new, we've done up the bedroom.
Yeah.
We could just put the photos of that in. Just a couple of pages, But yeah, so I think we're about 6 weeks out from our deadline at the moment.
Yes, something
our
like
print
that.
deadline, which is kind of terrifying. But
It kicks on after the photo shoot because then you can put all the images in and start doing things in a concrete fashion, whereas before you're kind of in Word documents or whatever and it's a little less structured.
Although we have made an exciting plan as far as we're concerned that we are very much going to be using the plane to Nova to work on. Because we suddenly realised that's essentially two
together.
Yeah, that's essentially 2 full 8-hour days.
Yeah.
Right, to work on that. So it's like, that's a good time to do that.
Yeah.
So
no
we're doing
battleships for you.
But it's Battleship for the first off.
Is it?
Yeah. And there will be. I hope Battleship's on.
You're going to be like, wait, give me one more round. One more round.
Just give me 3 more hours on Battleship. You've got to hide the tiddler. Giblin, I'm calling you out. Battleshipping it across the Atlantic again.
So yeah, that's the photo shoot. We're hoping will be more chilled out than issue 3. We had a lot to do for issue 3 in a short space of time, and it was a long weekend. It was good fun, but it was just many hours.
And we've also we've got the cover image already. Because I can't for the life we didn't take the cover image during the weekend of issue 3. We took it after it, but we presumably thought it was going into issue 3.
Going to go into issue 3. Yes.
And so we've got this cool cover image that's already done, and the cover image normally takes about an hour or so. And there's normally a custom scenario with a big picture, like the Dol Guldur has and all the ones, and there isn't in this because our we might as well talk about the content that issue 4's. We said right from the start there was going to be part 2 of issue 3, so there's kind of a lot of different articles in it. So there isn't a custom scenario that in the same way you might expect.
It's still a battle report, so.
Oh yeah. So we don't have to take that one, which is basically not having those 2 photos saves us about 2 hours.
Yeah, and just in general, because the nature of some of the articles in there's perhaps fewer shots to set up in the same way. A lot of the time that's spent is actually just setting up the shots. So some of them are a bit technically easier to set up. I mean, we say this as non-photographers, but they should be easier to do. Yeah,
they're slightly smaller in scale as well, I think, and they tend to be the more functional photos rather than the big ones that have to look absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, and we've got somebody coming along to help out with the battle report.
Yep.
Yes, because traditionally we don't play each other in the battle report. One of us has to do the writing, and it's my turn this time. Damian gets to play. So
I'm not actually that excited about playing. I'm excited about not writing the battle report. That last one, that Dol Guldur one, what was it about? The first version was 6,000 long, 6,000 words long.
It's the trying to make it streamlined that makes it tricky.
So yeah, we're playing the battle report tomorrow. We'll probably put up some kind of. We normally put up a little teaser pic after it, I think, on the group. So we'll probably do that. It is Dol Guldur themed again. The issue we've said that. So there's no huge spoilers on that. So I think it's going to be slightly. I think it'll still be a great issue, but I think it's going to be slightly less exciting when it first comes out because there isn't a whole wave of
there are some
new stuff. Yeah, there's one, right?
One new thing.
There's two because the things that have been delivered. So we got a couple of cool little new things now, but it's largely going to be Barry's scenery and the necromancer and stuff like that.
Because when you've got that scenery, you don't just put it away in a loft somewhere and ignore it.
No, again.
You bring it out one more time.
Yeah, hashtag one last time. And so, and what we basically found when we did issue 3 was just that there was so much more stuff. So all this stuff that's going to be issue 4 was pretty much intended at some point to go into issue 3. Issue 3, we just realised we didn't want to curtail it all and
Nor could we do a 96-page magazine.
So it's called issue 4, but we're seeing issue 3 and issue 4 as 2 halves of the same kind of magazine. You'll see that throughout. That if you read them, you could read them next to each other and it'll feel like one big bumper issue. I think this one's got a lot of articles in it, like a quantity.
Yeah, there'll be lots of cool stuff to read.
Smaller articles, I think.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite cool. Yeah. Because we did that huge epic bat rep.
Which took us a lot of space.
It was 17 pages. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so the bat rep will be slightly shorter this time. Which frees up space for other things. So yes, and you'll be returning.
I'll be returning.
As in, you didn't have an article in issue.
Indeed, yes, the Doctor's Corner we got. And thank you very much for the people who said they missed that. That's nice. So you'll get it. And to anyone who didn't miss it, sorry. But you're not talking about numbers, are you?
Nope.
This time.
Well, when we decided to go to the do it over 2 magazines, it made more sense for us to split each other, one in one magazine, one in the other.
So Tom talked about science in the last issue, and I'll be talking about my feelings in this issue.
And then who knows in issue 5?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows? It could be anything.
You guys sound like Peter Jackson, splitting it into the films.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
We were in the
We originally
cutting room.
intended.
Was it? It's a tale that grew in the telling. That's what he said. It was like, what's that cartoon about?
We got the
there's money
budget
for-
to change it to 3 films.
Yeah, exactly.
We had to put a smile bit in the middle because we need an ending for issue
The
3.
whole middle of issue 4 is just a CGI chase with a dragon.
Done in about 2 weeks.
Can you imagine? It's like the bedroom. That's the analogy. Just a load of pictures of my bedroom. Just to fill it out. And people are going to be like, this is just a cash grab. This isn't new at all. This is just a bunch of CGI nonsense.
Oh dear.
It's not the case.
Yeah. So anyway, we're definitely excited to be doing that. It's going to be a busy weekend, but hopefully we can get all that done and out of the way and then start putting in the magazine, because the magazine, from our perspective, looks so much better when you start putting those pictures in.
Yes, and from yours.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
You
it's a bunch of boxes
You
that
don't
say
see the old,
SBG.
you don't see the old placeholder pieces.
Or text.
Or text.
Which is probably for the best.
Yeah. It's in Latin. Some of it.
Some of
If
it.
Damian doesn't alter it. I showed Lily your pie chart of me.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
one of the placeholders.
You'll
Yeah.
see. Did you enjoy?
Very much. I would have modified some of the percentages slightly.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't put those in. You'll see there's a pie chart or a graph or a table of some sort to be decided
Mhm.
in this issue, and we needed a placeholder for it. And so my placeholder was things that annoy
Annoyed
me
me
about you
Tom, yeah.
in a pie chart.
It was excellent.
But they're all in there.
There were a lot of slices to that pie.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things, Tom. Did you agree? Were they all things that annoy you?
Yes.
Snoring was on there, right?
Yeah, I'd have given that a bigger
The
chunk
snoring's
of the
more
pie chart.
annoying. Face was on there.
That less so. I've got used to that.
The rotting feet. That was a new addition.
Pipping.
Yeah, pipping, not good. So there you go. Things that I know about Tom. That'll be the special extended cut of issue 4. So yeah, that's our next 2 days.
Yes.
It'll be a long day. We'll probably get ratty with each other.
Yeah, and then from there we then drive to yours for a quick overnight before travelling to Finchley for the Longbottom Carnival. Carnival time. What are you bringing?
Some sort of Farrakhan nonsense.
Okay.
I remember. I remember. I imagine.
Okay.
I'm not being coy about this. I have not written my list
Okay.
nor looked at the rules pack.
Moving on. I will be taking.
Seemed hurtful.
Yeah, it was. Meant to be. Well, it's the same. Oh, it's gonna be Saruman and Grima
Maybe.
with some berserkers.
Maybe.
As many berserkers as you can get before you have to start putting ferals in. Really.
Maybe.
Full maxed out crossbows, Vrasku, Shaman, and then probably Lurz.
You don't know.
And then that's it.
You don't know.
Done. List.
You don't know.
No banner.
No banner. Jamie tells me I don't need one. That's the point it's got to with the rules packs for this and over.
Yeah.
I said to Jamie today on our Facebook, do I need a banner? He said, no, alright.
That's the list.
That's it, sorted. I have not prepared well.
Cool. I was kind of floating around. Originally I wanted to do Lake Town, but I didn't get painting in time, really.
Lazy.
Lazy,
More
yeah.
like Lazy Town.
Yeah, well...
You are a pirate.
Um,
Do you know Lazy Town?
no.
Probably not.
One,
Sporticus.
it's probably from when I
It's
wasn't
on the television.
born.
No,
and
it's,
two, yeah.
it's current.
Is it?
Yeah, you jerk.
No,
It's on at the moment with Sporticus and
What's
Stephanie.
Sporticus?
What's Sporticus? Who's Sporticus?
Oh, sorry.
Who's Sporticus?
Who's Sporticus?
I'm Sporticus!
Oh.
He walked into that. He's a guy who is very healthy and he eats vegetables and he teaches kids to be healthy. And Robbie Rotten's
Didn't
the villain.
Popeye do that?
Yeah, he just ate spinach and stuff.
Beat people.
I was going to say beat people. That's what he did, right?
Yeah.
Robbie Rotten, who's the villain in Lazy Town, just
To eat cheeseburgers and
yeah, he's
stuff.
just misunderstood. He's just basically a bit lazy
Yeah.
and a bit unhealthy, and he's a villain because of it. It's messed up, and they have songs in it, and one of those songs is called "You Are a Pirate." It's brilliant.
Okay. I see you get a lot of work done.
Oh, I don't know why I know that. It's from years ago.
Um,
There's a controversial bit in the line where it says, "If you like to sail the seas, you are a pirate," and I think a lot of people will go, "Well, no, that's not true. I like sailing, but I abide by the rules."
Controversial. I was going to take Lake Town, but I haven't painted it, so I'm probably going to fall back on my trusty elves.
Hey, what else?
Yeah.
Because it's the same as Nova.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, so Tom's going to Longbottom to play.
To play. Well, I didn't do very well at Longbottom last time, but that was the perfect setup. So I'm hoping.
Were you practicing last time? Did you
Yeah.
set your L's last time?
Didn't do
You
well.
submarined.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I think another of that kind of thing where mid-table obscurity at Longbottom followed by
Smashing up the ink.
strong Nova.
So it's a Wood Elf list.
Yeah. I may go double caster with Saruman. That's what I'm thinking at the moment because it's 50 points extra.
Yeah, it's 800, isn't it?
So I could either do Rumil and add in Rumil, basically.
With Galadriel.
Yeah, originally my Nova list last time was Galadriel, Thranduil, Legolas. So you can either go Rumil as well, and
So you're
then
50 points.
and drop a banner, because I'm dropping the banner out because there's no to the death or anything.
Right.
Or I can drop some elves out, so actually decrease in numbers, but put Saruman in for the double caster.
Double cast is good.
Just
Although
whether I've got
Nova, I
enough
wonder
elves.
if numbers will be more useful.
Mm.
Because if Nova's the same as last time, there's probably not going to be a lot of big heroes, monsters to take out. There's going to be a lot of
But Saruman can
numbers.
blast, which is useful still against
In fact,
hordes.
Saruman, horsey or wise?
Wise.
So you've got a 75% chance of blasting every turn.
Yeah,
I
and
read that in an article somewhere recently.
And also the aura of command is kind of useful, but less so on elves, I guess. So I was also toying with taking him and Gandalf with Gondor,
Gondor.
but
No.
it doesn't quite work.
For Queen and Country, Tom.
Yeah. No, it'd be okay with Fountain Court.
I think
But,
the elves are better.
yeah.
It's that break. It's the break-in and the courage.
Yeah, but the aura of command is what I meant. It kind of keeps you.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think Gondor are spammy enough to count on an aura of command when they're broken.
If you
I
channel it, is it 12 inches?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they've got the numbers. So that what if they got broken? I think you could get to Saruman.
Oh,
to
I see.
Get
I
rid
see
of
what
it.
you're
Whereas
saying.
if you got a Lake Town horde,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
no,
protect
it's much
him.
better in the late time. Yeah, I mean,
But-
it's going to be hard enough to protect in the
I think
late
the elves
time.
would be good.
Yeah, it's basically it's the toss up between double caster or Rumil and
If you're dropping the banner, you got 75. What's Saruman? He's 150, isn't
170.
he? It says 100 points, about 10 elves.
Yeah.
That's quite a hit. I don't know. I might stick to single caster. I think for Nova, my gut would be based on the armies from last
But you
year.
could drop Galadriel, but then you lose Blinding Light if you.
You need blind light. Your defense.
But you could go Gandalf. So you could go Gandalf on foot, drop Galadriel,
His
put
stick can be
Rumil in.
broken though. Galadriel's non-stick can't be broken.
It's only the Witch King that can do that. Have to be a Mordor list to do that.
There you go. Then. That's what
Yeah,
we're doing.
that's where I'm kind of floating around at.
So Nova's sorry, not Nova. Longbottom again is a very competitive field.
Yes.
You noticed. Everyone's going because you can see. I think people are taking their league seriously this year at the 100-point events.
Yeah.
Like there's no one. All the names seem to be on there,
Mhm.
so it should be a great weekend. And Mick's going.
Yep.
So the first time Mick has been at an event in a long time.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool.
And you're wanting to win Longbottom because it's.
I would like to win Longbottom. I've always wanted to. I've never won Longbottom. I've won a Titans event, but I've never won Longbottom.
It's I don't know. It's like we don't really have Grand Slams, but yeah, maybe it's.
Yeah,
You've not
if
won
it-
the
if-
Australian Open.
Yeah, it feels like one of the big ones
Yeah.
to me. Like, and I'd like to. If anyone's playing the game of Guess What Lily's Doing, that sound was nothing to do with it.
Yeah. That
That's
was
probably
the
worth
shower
saying.
pump
That was
or something.
yeah, that was the shower going on, so you can get stop scratching
Yeah.
down is blending a pig or anything like that. That's not what that was.
It's a vegetarian house to be blending a carrot.
Yeah, I suppose. I want to go back and listen to that and see if it sounds
Yeah.
like it was blending a
Blending a
pig.
pig. There you go.
It does.
Where were we?
Sorry.
Longbottom, the fifth. Yeah.
Abattoir.
What would you if you were going to pick four as the Grand Slams? Where would they be?
Longbottom.
Yep. So that's your southern one.
Yeah, Desolation of Stockport or of some.
You know them.
I'm not going to put Ardacon in because it's the
That's separate.
first time, and,
That's separate.
but one of Jamie and
Arda-
James's
I think
Stockport
Ardacon's like the
tournaments.
Olympics or something. Let's just.
Yeah, but one of their, that's
Oh yeah,
essentially
like just
their
the Stockport one.
a Stockport tournament.
Yeah.
I want to go. I know they're small, but I don't want to say one of Sam's.
You want to say East Grinstead?
Yeah, based on how long he's been running them, they're established events.
Mm-hmm. One of the 4 Grand Slams. Grand Slam in a pub.
Oh, what I've joined? Probably somewhere in Mansfield. Sanctuary, I guess. Well, it would have been.
It's been
Slayer,
transferred.
but it's
Yeah.
been moved over. I think.
Would you have Sterling in there or?
Sterling's a. Maybe. I don't know. It's like when you ask me to pick my favourite page from the book. It's like it's a hard question. I think those are the.
Which tournament you have? Which would you want to claim as your own?
What does that even mean? But yeah, I think for me, Longbottom and Stockport are
they're the highest
the
attended.
most established big events.
Yeah,
aren't they?
because East Grinstead are limited by numbers, as are some of the other ones where they reach max capacity.
I think you just have to go with the ones that.
And you've won East Grinstead.
I have.
You
I've won a Titans event. I've won East Grinstead a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I've won a Titans.
Which one? Oh yeah.
And I've won a Mansfield. I've won a Slayer tournament.
Yeah, but you've not won a Stockport.
No. For some reason, I'm more keen on a Longbottom one to try and win.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Okay.
I came second behind Mick a few years ago.
Yeah.
Wanted that
I
airable
came
key.
Third, fourth.
Oh, a
I
long
think.
one.
That one you came second. Because I was playing Mick in the last game, remember?
Oh yeah, well I was playing Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's good. So yeah, that'd be cool.
Yes, but yes, we're very much looking
Did you
forward
have
to
an
the
opinion
weekend.
on the Grand Slam thing?
No.
Were they
Well,
amazing?
yeah, they were good suggestions, I think. Obviously, if we're limited to just the UK tournament scene, Nova was pretty good. Yeah, and if we were doing a global thing, then the Germans would very much have a Grand Slam, I'm sure, with their 100-person attended tournaments. But yeah, we're just going on GBHL stuff. Yeah, what was I going to say? So yes, it's obviously the tournament, but there's also the quiz and pub on the Sunday night.
Yeah.
It's a bank holiday weekend.
Excellent.
Who's doing the quiz, Damien?
Such a jerk. I think I'm doing the quiz.
You're doing the quiz.
Lily might be doing the quiz. The one thing I can confirm at this point is that we are absolutely certain who's doing the quiz, and the quiz is written.
Yeah, quiz is all done.
It's completely written. I know
Is it
that much.
sealed in an envelope so no one can see it? All right.
Yeah, I certainly can't see it.
Okay, good.
There will be a quiz.
How hard is the quiz?
Oh, that is the question.
How many rounds have you done?
Oh, you don't. I couldn't.
Say.
You're after inside information there.
Okay.
I don't want to give you too many teasers.
Is there going to be like a picture round or something
Yes.
in the middle? All right.
There'll be a round involving a picture or a graphic. You might call it. Depends how pedantic you're being.
Okay.
There'll be something where you have to look at something on a piece of paper and write down the answers. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is written.
Okay.
All of it.
Yeah. So it's going to be a good quiz.
So good.
Okay.
I'm just
Fiendish.
Yeah, fiendish. It's definitely fiendish. It's fiendish for fiendishly quiz.
Yeah.
Very excited to see what Lily comes up with.
Yeah. So yes. Anyway, hopefully there will be a quiz.
There will
on
be
this.
a quiz. The quiz is written. Why don't you believe
There'll be a
it?
quiz on the Sunday night, and that should be excellent. And yes, then
In the
finish
catch in the eye, then ain't no party like a Finchley Roof pie.
Yeah. And we're in a family room with.
Who knows? It's revolving.
Yeah, it's probably Steve and James.
Yeah. James was in a room.
In a channel host room minus Jamie because he didn't want to be with us.
Jamie was in there,
Yeah.
and he said, "Can I share a room with you guys?" And we said yes. Then he booked a different room,
In a
and then
strange
said,
tactical move.
"Oh no." It was an odd move.
Yeah. Oh well.
Maybe he's just got a lot of money. I'll have a few.
All the
It's like Harry Potter when that sweet car
Yeah.
arrives. And the
We'll take a
I'll take the lot. You jerk. You spoilt jerk. All those kids on the rest of the train. No, you don't think now the rich kid down the front bought everything. It's not nice. He doesn't need all that. It's him and Ron stuffing themselves there. Oh, it's
Imagine how much
disgusting.
is on a trolley.
Yeah, exactly. If they did like a Harry Potter version of Seven, he'd be the one murdered for gluttony. I don't know if they'll make that film.
No, probably not. What's your favourite Harry Potter related sweet or cake?
What? Chocolate frogs.
Good. Good answer.
You?
A fizzing whizbee.
Have you ever had one of them?
No.
Then you can't answer that.
Have you had a chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can get them in like Universal. I've had a butterbeer as well. That's nice.
Yeah, well, you can have them at the Leavesden studio. They're terrible.
It's different. It tastes
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
It's like a cream soda in America. It's like a pint of Watford sewage and Radley.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
What were we talking about then?
The bean. No, not moving on.
Not moving
Have you played Bean something? I don't know what it's called, but there's a game that's meant to be like Harry Potter, every flavour beans. My cousins were playing
I've
the
heard of
country.
it. Yeah.
Emma played it. I didn't. Have you played it? With vomit.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's awful.
It's genuinely gross. Like the best
They
you
have
can
vomit
hope for is
flavours.
toothpaste. That is like the best of the worst.
Oh.
But there's like vomit
There's
flavour, dog
on there.
food,
Yeah.
and they genuinely taste like that.
And Emma
They're
played
great.
it. She bit into one that smelled like vomit, and she wanted to throw up. I was like, "Well, yeah, it's vomit." And my cousin will come up and go, "Do you want to play?" I'm like, no. I mean, I don't like jelly beans for a start. There is no good in this for me. And the thing is, how do they get the smell of vomit?
Well, quite easily, I think.
What is? Who does that? Who plays that? Who buys that? Who wants? Do you want to do this? What can happen? Oh, you can lose. All right, yeah, I don't mind that. I'll do this. What can happen? You can taste vomit. Nah, mate. I'm out. Mental.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Where were we? That's Longbottom, I'm sure.
I don't know, you inexplicably asked for my favourite
That's
Harry
so
Potter sweet cake. It was buying everything. It was
Yeah.
the sweet trilogy. It was buying everything or something.
What? Yeah. Why did we get
I don't
onto
know.
that?
I don't know.
If only we had a source of information that could tell us what we were talking about.
Only we had a live studio audience that wasn't doing something while we were watching.
Landing a pig. Right, we are then after Longbottom. After one of us has won Longbottom. By us, I also include the other GBHL hosts, apart from maybe Steve.
Shots fired.
But
all four of us. I don't know. All four of us are practicing for Nova, so are taking our competitive lists.
Yes,
So it's going to be deeply embarrassing for us if the four of us all choke.
we probably will, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's that kind of field as well. All right. Yeah, going on to Nova then.
We get a day off.
Yes, day off.
In
I'm at
Twickenham.
work.
Oh. I get a day off with Jamie. And maybe James. I don't know.
Mhm.
Don't know if he's going to be there at the moment.
We're not sure on James's exact plans.
Get some dollars. Sort out some t-shirts. Or something else.
Yes.
Chill out a bit. Paint some Gundabads probably. That's all I do.
Is that like get up, brush teeth,
Quick
go to
shower.
loo, shower,
Gundabads.
go to bed, work?
Yeah. Anytime I'm not, it's awful. Awful.
Yeah, Nova will fly there from Heathrow. We'll have a huge send off like the Olympics. They'll all be waiting for us, and then we'll leave on our own private plane.
Yeah, you'll be there, right? Right? Good. Heathrow.
Yeah. Wednesday.
Be there.
Morning time.
What time's the flight?
10ish.
10ish.
Yeah.
What's Sean Connery's favourite sport? No, that's not. Is it what is it? What time does Sean Connery watch Wimbledon?
Yeah.
Is that it? Something like that, isn't it?
Is this next week's section? Sean Connery
Sean
jokes,
Connery
not
tennis
tennis jokes.
jokes, yeah.
Comment below.
Sean Connery puns. Spanish. You never heard that? It's good, right? There we go. Off to Nova, battleship for 7.5
Okay,
hours.
yeah.
SPG magazine
We
running for
arrive,
half
get
an
picked
hour.
up by lovely Americans.
By Walker and Rob,
Walker and Rob,
who
yeah.
apparently picking us up again. Thanks very much, guys.
Then we go to the hotel, check out the
Sleep.
rooms, check the beds out, jump on them.
Check the beds out.
Yeah.
Right. That'll be a fun 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, we get there afternoon, so we'll kind of try to power through to the evening and then
Yes.
go to sleep, then probably wake up early-ish on the Thursday morning and go to the amazing breakfast bar.
Omelette Station. Ooh, that's the bad. Then probably some tourist stuff.
Yeah, I think we didn't go
Do you
to
want
this.
to go to the museum? I mentioned this. I think I
It's
mentioned
not
this in a
open,
hobby
is it?
vlog.
The dinosaur bits.
They've got a different bit. The fossil hall isn't open. I think on my hobby vlog I said I need to find someone who likes rocks to go to. But I'd like to do that at the Museum
Yeah,
of
we
Natural
can,
History.
we can do that. And then there's also that cemetery we didn't go to last time.
Arlington.
Yes, we didn't go to Arlington.
That'll be a laugh riot.
So we're looking at rocks.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day. Rocks and dead people.
Because last time we did the kind of #1 tourist pieces. We
Yeah.
spied at the White House.
We could
went
try
to
and
the
go up the
Capitol.
monument potentially, because we didn't do that last time, did we? It was shut.
We did enjoy just mooching around the bottom though in that walk.
The mall.
Yeah, the walk along the mall to the Lincoln Memorial. That was cool.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
anyway,
nice.
we'll be doing some touristy stuff, and then the Friday, Saturday, Sunday is all nerdy eventing.
Yeah. Doubles Friday night again?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a similar setup to last time.
Fancy winning that again?
Oh yeah, what are we taking? Are we taking Gundabad and Hunter Oaks?
No, we're not.
Why?
That'd be absurd.
Do we don't want to take elves again? We've won it once. There's no point. Just take the Gundabads, mate.
Oh, there's every point.
Just take Gundabads. We could just think you could have a full-on Gundabad army.
Only half of them we painted anyway.
Not
we
with
can
Adam
add this
Trout.
to the list of things that we're going to talk about later.
You don't want to do. This could be live at Reptune. Comment below. Should we go elves and elves? Because that's what.
And
worked last
win
time.
it for the UK
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, but we could let Jamie and James do it this time.
Do you think they're up to it? What do you think? What if we were using the Gundabads having a laugh,
Yeah.
and then we're like over and there getting crushed. We're like, oh, guys, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
That's not it. It's a risk.
The elves were good fun doubles last time, but
And don't forget how much we won.
yeah,
I can't even.
yeah. But imagine if we won with Gundabads. You could do
So
a little
likely.
dance and everything.
A dance?
Yeah.
Can you show me?
No.
I haven't written it.
Because then you could shout Golden Bowl,
Go!
which is your
Do you know what my
favourite
Gundabad
activity.
army will be?
What?
Come when we leave for Nova.
You go on.
A Gundabad captain and 12 Gundabads.
Yeah, good. I've got 20 odd. And then we've got the Hunter Oaks. We'll have enough for, what is it, 400 a
I
side?
don't know. I haven't looked. You've not been watching. I have not looked at any of the upcoming tour packs.
So either something like that, some half-painted Gundabads, and some Hunter Oaks, or elves, or what else do we own that's semi-thematic?
Elves.
Yeah, well, yes.
But
But what other
we've got
army were you
Rohan and
thinking of
Gondor and
taking?
stuff, haven't we?
Because we usually film some stuff whilst we're there.
Oh yeah.
So you probably take a secondary army to do filming of.
I'd probably take my Merc. I just realised what I was going to say. My Mercury elves.
Isengard and
I think
elves.
that would be the red and gold ones, as opposed to the competitive build of it.
But then that would be your army in the doubles.
Yeah, because I didn't have all those painted last year.
No.
I
So
think.
okay. So if you're taking the Mirkwood elves, what do I take to go with then?
You could take some Lothlorien elves. It'd be thematically. Oh. Or Lake Town. You could bring the Lake Town you're meant to paint.
Yeah, that was the original idea. And that
Yeah,
would have
wasn't
been,
it?
That would have been good.
Yeah. Jay.
Jay.
Some models.
And for the
If only you were
singles.
seeing him a few days before. When are you going to do that?
Yeah.
This time last year, when are you going to borrow his
Yeah,
Lake Town army?
and I didn't because I didn't want to take his models abroad and mess up his models. Can you imagine? It's like,
I can imagine if you just started shaking.
and it's just
Jay
Lake Town as well. I mean, at least do it with some like Moria goblins that I could actually get on eBay and try and hastily paint up and be like, yeah, here you go, mate. Once I've messed them
I
up.
don't think you'd notice.
But Lake Town, it's like, if I'd need to put that on an item on my insurance.
So just confirm, you think if he lent you his Moria army, you could lose it, buy a load off eBay, repaint it, give it back to him, and he wouldn't know. That's your. But you couldn't do that with Lake Town because of the cost.
Yeah.
You are the stupidest smart man I've ever met.
Don't nod. Yeah, I was going to do that, but then didn't want to take his models abroad, and the rest is history, as they say. Or as
Do you
I
like
just
care
say.
less about Jay's models this year by any chance?
No, I think. Well, that's why I wanted to paint the lake town so I could take that.
You've
Cause,
also done it once. You know what the trip's like, so you know what in terms of security.
yeah, but it was more just. I don't know. I don't like taking the same army again and again, and I've not played the elves in a while, so it won't be a problem. But I was kind of keen to. I don't know, because if you keep winning with the same thing, yeah, okay, it's good, but I think it's better to try to win with a different list.
I agree.
So I was keen to do something different, but because of the restrictions with single lists, I think that apart from allying in specific things, I think it doesn't work well for the hunter orcs that I would have taken, because you can't. If I was going to be ultimately really competitive, you'd need a shaman in there,
Yeah.
which I don't use. I've never taken with them, but for Nova I would have done if I could ally that in.
Yeah.
And you can't take a fell beast. We can't take a fell beast really going abroad. So I think evil's a lot worse for us going abroad because you can't take a fell beast unless you've got Saruman.
You can't take them. Well, you can't take them, but it's harder to transport.
I've only got the metal witch king.
Smaug.
Just take Smaug.
Take Smaug. Buy him out there.
Paint him out there.
Yeah. You got 3 days.
Yeah, because
Red.
I mean a fell beast with Mordor Horde
Did well
was
last
good
year.
last year. I think that would still be good. Fell beasts are always good. If you could double fell beast with just Mordor chaff, I think that would be a good list. That would have been my. I think if I'd been able to just pick any list, that was what I would have taken. Or the Lake Town with Saruman.
I do agree. It's obviously if you win a tournament with a list, it's good. If you win a tournament with another list, it's better. It shows you're a better player. But I do think
The elves are better.
for Nova, this kind of once a year, let's go out there and represent. It doesn't bother me to use the same list, you know.
Yeah.
And also I've noticed some more. You know, there was some smack talk last year, but there's definitely been rumblings on A Light in the Dark about how they're bringing their more competitive players and how they've got.
You mean they shipped the Canadians in?
they mentioned the Canadians. They're shipping in some really good Canadians, but also some of the DCHL members who didn't play last year are playing. This
I
year.
think it'll be a lot tougher, and I think it's also easy to tailor more against our list now because people know certainly essentially what all of us are taking.
No one would have had a clue what I was bringing until you ruined my list earlier.
Yeah, and then of course they wouldn't guess what you're taking, and then James won't be taking things that can run away from you and shoot you.
Yeah, categorically not.
I don't know, James put that post up about which list should I take.
Yeah.
And I was kind of scrolling through them being like, nah, as in, do you want to fight it? Nah. Oh, well, no, they're all terrible. They all sound horrendous to play. I don't want to play you.
Do what you want, mate.
Yeah, any of those.
And
Any of
James's
those.
Recent hobby vlogs might have somewhat given away.
It was like that
free.
Bertie Bott's bean thing, so you're like, no, don't want that, don't want that.
Oh, toothpaste. Yeah, so what was it? It's the choice between Saruman, Legolas,
and Rivendell Knights, or Gandalf, Saruman, and
Gandalf?
Rivendell Knights, or Gandalf, Legolas, and Rivendell Knights,
It's
or...
like being punched in the face or kicked in the nuts.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Ideally neither,
Yeah.
but if you really have to, hit me in the face.
Yeah. So yeah, probably the elves, and either with that Rumel or Saruman.
Cool.
It really depends on how many numbers there are there. If lots of people have got high numbers, then Rumel will probably be better. If there's more things like Fell Beasts, Rumel's still pretty good for that, but I think Saruman ultimately will be better.
Yeah, the double immobilise is huge.
It's blast early
It's
on
just
and then
huge.
double immobilise later.
Immobilise, resist, immobilise.
Especially when the I don't know. I mean, Saruman needs to like triple one to not to double one to not get an immobilise off, and then Galadriel's on a. She on a 3 with a free will and she can't really cast anything else, so you might as well use a will for that. So I think it's just whether the elves have enough in terms of killing power. They've got the
Did
fight
last year.
and stuff. Yeah, they did.
There we go. But it's higher this year, isn't it? It's 800 points. So that's our GT plans.
Yeah.
Can we get the top 3 again?
No.
No.
I don't think so. I think that was a very good outcome last time. I think it's.
Yeah, I think it was.
I mean, it could have been top 4, but you know, what was it? The Jibster.
Jay Jibster, I think I went with that.
Jamie had a very tough round early on. It was a very unforgiving tournament in that because of the way it was
He
based.
couldn't come back.
points during that game. If you have one bad game, you are not catching
It
up.
was domination against Goblin Town or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I feel like it's something like the heptathlon. If you have that one submarine round, you're just so far behind.
Yeah, you couldn't if
You just can't
you
get
couldn't
back,
catch
there's
up
no
if
way.
you didn't get your like 10 or 8
Yeah.
in a game. There was no way you could catch up for a tournament.
No.
But they've changed that, you see.
Mm-hmm.
It's more normal scoring, isn't it? So yeah, we'd be very, very lucky, and we've
Yeah.
also got extended UK family. Dave and Gary are coming out, and
Yeah.
David Clubley I think is coming out as well.
Yeah, there's a
7
few out there.
from the
Yeah, a couple
the
of
Isles.
Yeah. So yeah, that should be good. And yeah, I don't know, but I'd say it would be a good result if we're all 4 of us in the top 10.
Yeah,
I think that would be a strong result. And if one of us wins it, then you've got to be happy.
But I cannot wait. I haven't done any planning or practice games for it, but I sort of think long bottom is my practice games for it. But
They're all custom scenarios though.
no, brilliant.
I found this out yesterday,
Oh,
and Jamie was like, they're not actual normal scenarios.
oh great.
They're based on normal scenarios. They're good. They seem cool.
But I just want to. It sounds like I just want loads of money. Weird thing. I'm very excited about going to America again.
And I think the prizes are cool.
All the prices.
I have a feeling that Orchrist might be one.
Really?
I think so.
Get that shipped over.
I would. Oh man, the Orchrist would be.
I know very little. Lily does not want an orchestra in the home. Tom.
The Saruman stuff maybe was a bit much. Can I put this on the wall?
He did though.
Hmm?
The answer is yes. In the
Yeah,
conservatory.
if it's in the back corner of the house,
As
yes.
far away from me as I can possibly be. Yeah, I'm just very excited to see everyone again and kind of catch up.
And film some content.
Yep.
We did quite a lot. Have you put up the bat rep Hunter Oaks versus
No.
Lake Town in Lake
It's an
Town
anniversary bat rep.
from last year? Will that be going up
Yeah.
before we go?
No.
Or when we get
No,
back
when
as
we
a
get back.
celebration of getting
What
back?
would be great is if you and Rob can wear the same clothes and we'll say it's one from this year. That would just be super.
One whole year.
Yeah. I forgot about it,
Yeah.
if I'm brutally honest. We got new content coming. But yeah, it's going to be great. So that is, and then we fly back Sunday night,
Yep.
arrive Monday, and come back to mine.
I went home last time to schnoozle.
That's an answer to a question I didn't ask.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether I'll go back to yours or not.
Fine. And there we go.
But you finished Battle Companies last time.
We did.
Oh, it finished. James's
Yeah, it's
song?
finishing the whole thing because James did the last one.
But we're not doing battle. Well, we're certainly not mooted Battle Companies this
We
time.
haven't possibly got time.
No. But we'll do some sort. I'm sure. Well, I say we.
You can film
Certainly
me
you and
painting
Jamie.
Gundabads.
Yeah. Hobby vlogs.
Jamie's hobby
We don't have
vlog.
enough.
I watched Damian paint Gundabads.
We don't have enough hobby vlogs at the moment.
Wow, we don't. It's not enough.
All right. Is that us?
I think that's us. That was our week. We can't do a 50-point back rep this week. I'll ask because we're at the studio. Sorry.
Yeah.
And we obviously won't have a Palantir next week because we're in America. But I guess what we could try and do is maybe do a Palantir out there as a sort of bonus American edition or something.
You could do.
Who knows? No promises, but we might be
Yeah.
able to do that. So yeah, don't forget to answer the all-important question of what has Lily been doing during the last hour. Lily, can you give them a final... Oh, pig in a blender.
Also, don't forget to give us the definition of a cake.
Yeah, absolutely. Your favourite cake, your favourite Harry Potter related sweet.
Yeah.
Where you get your hair cut.
Yeah, where you get your
You've got
haircut.
2 weeks.
Have
of,
you had the cotton wool on fire?
Yeah.
In your ear.
Absolutely.
Sean Connery jokes.
Sean Connery jokes. Yeah. Oh, good content. Was there anything about Lord of the Rings this week?
Yeah. Trivia question. You had.
What's a Karinki?
Yeah. What's top Lord of the Rings content, and mine is the difference in years between knowing and attacking Sauron in Dol Guldur.
Yeah. Wish us luck.
Yes.
We're
Or
gonna do
not
the...
if you're not from Britain.
Yeah, me. Wish us luck with getting all the photos done for issue 4. Wish us luck with Long Metal Carnival. Wish us luck with Nova. And we'll see you hopefully in 2 weeks' time, I hope. Because we'll have to do it when we get back.
Yeah, something like that.
I think so.
Yes.
For a catch up.
Cool.
Until then, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Support your host by clicking in the links below.
Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
Support your hobby.
Happy Strategy Battle Gaming.
Whoop whoop.
Boom, boom, boom.